First Alert Weather.
It's going to be rainy and chilly around here today, y'all. I'll just go ahead and give you the heads up on that. You're going to need to make some adjustments probably to your route. Here's a live look over Pocatello this morning where, there's not much rain, but we have some patchy areas of fog. There's Rexburg right now, and you'll see more of that fog as you get out into the woods. Here's 26. This is Tilden Flats, and you can see just how dense it might be this morning. And take a look at the radar. I'll put that low in so you can see what I'm talking about. This is the low, and this is indicating a stationary movement. So when you have a warm front and a cold front and they join together like that, that's just kind of a heads up that this isn't going anywhere. It's a stationary area. We're pulling in that moisture from the south. It's turning to snow in the higher elevations into western Wyoming and into the eastern highlands. So you can't rule out a wintry mix at times and some of those cold, chilly rains. It's only going to be in the 50s today. We're starting off with some areas of fog, some low stratus clouds. It's 46 in Pocatello. Good morning. Winds are out of the south at about 9. You're going to need to bundle the kids up. It's going to be overcast about 7:30 this morning, about 39 degrees, and that wind will put the spin on it and make it even cooler. We've got 30s into the hills. It's 43 degrees in Blackfoot. It's 42 in Soda, and there's a little breeze out there, but they'll start cooking a little bit later on. We'll get these 20-mile-an-hour winds later, and that will be pushing some of these storms around. The best chances of storms are going to be on into the afternoon as that low circles back around. It's kind of like the ice cream truck in the neighborhood. It just kind of shows up and just creates chaos, like it does in the afternoon when you're trying to feed kids and you don't want them to have anything else to eat because you need them to eat the beanie weenies that you've already fixed and the fish sticks. It's like, no, you can't have the ice cream. Go tell that man to bring a taco truck with margaritas next time. 56 into Mackey, 56 into Arco. It's going to be 55 into Blackfoot. Never mind, I'll tell him. It'll be 53 into Driggs for the afternoon. Here's the big picture Vipercast. Rainy, chilly. The low continues to circumvent any wishes that we might have about nice weather. We got two lousy days today and an even worse day into tomorrow. Tonight at 10, you may see some of these showers change over into some wintry weather. Now, this is really high up, and I've got both the 3K and the 15K combined here to give you an indication of this. Now, the winds are going to be pushing in from the north and the west. They'll be circling back around with this low, and tomorrow looks to be an even wetter day around here, and there'll be some cold effects from that in your backyard and mine. And just know it's about time to start thinking about clicking the heat. I know you've been holding off on that, and you got the electric blanket and 3 dogs on the bed, and you got 14 pairs of socks, and you're wearing that turtleneck to work today. But you're going to have some of this cold air launching here with this shower activity, and that can create some of that snow for us into the western Wyoming area and the eastern hills of Idaho, and that plume of cold air doesn't shift until that low cruises on out here. So we'll see 15 to 20 mile an hour, maybe even 30 mile an hour wind gusts around storms on into the day today, especially after lunchtime, and then into the evening hours, ramping back up on into tomorrow. So here's this overcast, drip dry forecast. It will be even cooler on into tomorrow with temps getting into the mid 50s. That's a good 10 to 15 degrees below normal for this time of the year, but I'm expecting us to rebound with some rapid fire sunshine into the back end of the weekend. There may be some fog to contend with. Look out for the cheese wagons and anybody walking around in the road. 62 in Salmon, 42 tonight, 59 tomorrow into the upper Central Mountains, and we bounce back into the 60s by Wednesday. Now, Jackson, it's going to get chilly. You're going to get a good taste of what it's like to be wet and cold. Man, this is 46 for the high tomorrow in Jackson Hole. It'll be 31 for Wednesday morning, and therein lies that seasonal argument. Mother Nature and a groundhog having a cage match up in here. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do next. Cooler on into the 50s for Pocatello. We'll be in the 40s overnight. It'll be in the mid-50s for Idaho Falls today. Just get me a can of Wendy's chili, somebody. They sell that at Fred Meyer now. It's great. 43 on into Tuesday, and we will be down into the 30s for lows. Looks like for the rest of the week, upper 30s until we bounce back towards 70. Now, sports shorts.